Hey, I'm Adrian from Rabona TV, and this is my ratty ass jersey that I need to replace. All in due time, but given that I'm a season ticket holder with the Montreal Impact, I figured, why not take you guys along with me and do a little bit of match day vlogging? Now, I've never done vlogging before. It kind of scares me a little bit, but we're gonna give it a shot. So if you guys like it, please comment, please like the video, and let me know. All right? Now, before we get started, I just want to say a big time thank you to all you guys who have checked out my channel. We just hit 500 subscribers, and much love to Jimmy Conrad as well for all of his support, for giving a guy who is a relative unknown that he's never met before in his life a chance. So yeah, thank yous all around. Big round of applause for everybody. All right, back to it though. I wanted to give you guys a little bit of a background on the Montreal Impact in case you aren't super familiar with them. I'm sure you know about the MLS and all that stuff, but Montreal in particular, they sort of go underreported, I find, besides anything that was to do with Didier Drogba. So last year, I think, left a lot of Montreal fans with sort of mixed emotions as we didn't really achieve what we thought we could have given the team that we had. We started off pretty strongly, but then we tapered off towards the end of the season and ended up in 5th at the end of regular season play. But we did do pretty well in the playoffs. We actually were considered one of the more entertaining teams to watch in the playoffs given our counter-attacking style. More on that in a second here. But in our first round, since we were in 5th, we played against DC United, a red-hot DC United at the time, which a lot of people thought, despite us finishing above them? Were we above them? I think we were. No, they finished ahead of us. They were in 4th, we were in 5th. Right? I don't know. I mean, this is what editing's for. I don't know why I'm saying all this shit. But anyways, we beat them in their own turf 4-2, and then we went on to the next round against the New York Red Bulls, who finished 1st in the East, and we dealt with them handily, dog. And then Toronto happened, which hurts especially for this team. We could have done so well in the tie as we went 3-0 up at home. 3-0 up. I was at that match. It was insane. But then we gave up 2 away goals, man. And all the wind just went into Toronto's sails. They carried that all the way home the next week and put 5 goals past us. So we ended up losing 7-5 on aggregate. Again, our defense just shit the bed, which could be another issue this season. But let's look at our opponent for today's home opener match at the Big O, the Olympic Stadium in Montreal. They lost their first match of the season, but given that they're the defending champions, it's always going to be really tough. Especially now that they have the return of Clint Dempsey after his heart problems of last season, where he was out for most of the latter half of the season. But a big up to him because a lot of athletes wouldn't return from something like that, so here's to you, Clint Dempsey. That being said, we still want to kill him on the pitch, but they are more than capable of doing just that to us, as we clearly have a bit of a slow team, especially in the midfield, and a really leaky defense. Our midfield trio of Bernier, Bernadeo, and Donadel is old. In fact, they're so old they have a combined age of 100 years old. 100 years old. That was 100 years of age. That's not great. That's really not great in a league that is so fast. So their attack of Morris, Lodeiro, who's been an absolute revelation since joining the league, Dempsey, and Bruin could have a field day with us if they catch us on the counter, but I mean, that could be tough since we always sit deep, or typically we always sit deep. And bunker ball, well, that's a Montreal specialty. Because we have such a fast counterattack of Piatti, Mancosu, and Lodeiro. Piatti, who has the ability to be one of the biggest game changers in the MLS behind the likes of Giovinco, and Mancosu, who is a pretty dope finisher actually. And Lodeiro, well, everyone knows that Lodeiro is just fast, freaky fast, like his Twitter handle. And we demonstrated in the playoffs last year how exciting and devastating we can be on the counterattack, but I think we may have a little bit of a Liverpool problem, although the opposite of Liverpool, granted, because we don't seem to have a plan B, where Liverpool always pushes very high, we sit very low and counterattack. So if teams figure that out and counter against it, we often look clueless. And that is the main thing that I would like to see manager Mauro Biello address this season. Not only are we guilty of always playing the exact same 4-3-3 in attack, dropping into a sort of hybrid 4-5-1 in defense, but we always play the same tactics, that bunker ball counter-attacking stuff. So I would love to see a plan B this season. I think that is the main thing that Montreal needs to address. But enough of that. It's almost time to go. My friend Jeremy should be here in about 10-ish minutes. Obviously, I hope and believe that Montreal can get the win against the Seattle Sounders at home with all that home support. A couple weeks ago, they said that they sold about 32,000 tickets, so it should be a fun time. Here's to an Impact win, good vibes, and extremely expensive food and drinks at the Olympic Stadium. Whoo is cold as f. That's why we are not playing at Stade Saputo for this game, which the Impact usually plays at. We're playing at the Olympic Stadium, this big hunk of fucking concrete that the 1976 Olympics? Does that sound right? 76?
67?
Expo 67?
Was it? I don't know.
Okay, well, Olympic Stadium 76 or 67, that's where the Olympics were. Opening ceremonies, Expos played there. Did the Expos win a World Series?
Never. Actually, the league went on strike the year that we could have won.
Hey, love that. All right, so we're heading there right now. It's cold. We can't play outside because it's minus 30-ish. And yeah, let's hit up that public transport because we ain't got that YouTube money. We don't have cars, man. Still not at the stadium. Usually we line up inside, but hey, it's Montreal, so coldest day of the year. Let's line up outside, guys. Merci beaucoup. So we made it in, finally. So Jeremy's going to pretzel up, great pretzels here, but after that we're gonna go get a very rare thing at the Olympic Stadium. And it's rare because the Olympic Stadium / the concrete cavern, I don't think they've ever changed the taps or their beer stuff, so it has a very unique banana flavor. Is it good? No. Is it unique? Better.
Mr. Yair Marufo, assist official assistant referees, Laurie Rockwell, Ryan Marshall.
Look, I found the Seattle fans.
Également, la région de la Mauricie.
That's my knuckle. There they are.
Québec.
Okay, so halftime. 1-0 up. Can't complain there. It went basically how I thought it would. Morris has been killing us. Dempsey almost got a goal, but Morris, man, he's the one who is really exploiting our slow defense and slow midfield. He hit the post, he came close, but overall we've been better. We've been in their half most of the half. Double half there. Bernadeo was unlucky not to score off of a beautiful Duval cross. Duval, by the way, new to the team. Loving him at right back. He's looking very in control, and his attacking presence is exactly what we need. So we have Oyongo on one side, Duval on the other, and that is what we need to sort of break out of that just straight up bunker ball, because now we're actually playing some possession football on their own end. And hey, so far so good. I mean, 1-0 against the defending champs. Can't complain there. Anyway, I'm gonna go to the bathroom, get another banana beer, and let's hope for more good things in the second half.
His first of the season scored unassisted by number 10, Nacho Piatti. Nacho Piatti. Nacho Piatti.
What better way to cap off a disappointing 2-2 draw than to grab a poutine and 2 hot dogs, eh?
Okay, back home, out of the cold, we got our food. Let's talk about the game real quick though. That was exactly what I was afraid of. Exactly what I was afraid of. Good counterattack. Piatti, beautiful goal, thank you so much. But then that weak defense. As good as CIMAN is, he gives us issues in defense. 94th minute, and you can't even see out a 2-1 lead. Yes, I know that 2-1 is the most dangerous lead in football, but come on, you guys. Did you not learn anything from last year? But the positives, at least Chris Duval is looking sick at right back. He is the perfect successor to Hassoum Kamara, who will likely move into center back after he served his suspension, like he played last week. But it's very comforting to know that our fullbacks in Oyongo and Duval are looking sick. And also, ballou-tabla, he got on the field for about half an hour in the second half there. 17 years old. He's basically like a more skilled Oduro. He's got the pace, but he's also got the skill and the control. He's just a little bit raw at the moment. He's a little bit young and a little bit raw. But it is still very early in the season, so hopefully the Impact will learn from this. It was promising that they're playing a little bit more of a possession game than just strictly counterattack, even though our goals came strictly from counterattack from Mancosu and Piatti. But like I said, early in the season, they can improve. We can't draw too many conclusions from 2 matches so far. So thank you guys so much for watching this. I hope that you enjoyed it. It's something a little bit different. If you liked it, please give it a like. Let me know what you thought of it in the comments section. It's my first time vlogging, which is, I gotta say, a bizarre feeling. But if you enjoyed it, I am very much open to doing more of these matchday vlogs. So let me know, follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram, both those links are in the description, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.